right there. So, yes, it's like we are. It's exactly it's like UTC is like plus 8 p.m. and yes, it's like a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, a good night is like wherever you are. So, right now, um, would like to bid you welcome so, to the FILLiquid so, 2024 so, year end reveal. I just want to make sure so, that everyone so, could really hear me so, crystal clear. So I'm just going to quickly so, just go to our other browser. This is really before so, I start rolling out. And just let me check also so, with my team if everything so, can be heard so, perfectly. Yeah. All right, okay. So again, I got a green light again from my team. My team could hear, so that means you guys could hear me crystal clear. Um, well, basically, just to let you guys know, there will be also some lagging. That it's actually live right now. We are going live, so we just want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for really spending your precious time with us, especially towards this year. And I'm sure you'll be loaded with a lot of activities, but yet you're still tuning in. So thank you so much from the entire FILLiquid team. So without further ado, I would like to begin the entire 2024 chapter. So, if there were two words that I would like to describe the 2024 for FILLiquid, it was certainly unstoppable. Every single day, there's always something to fix, there's something to build, there's something that we need to evolve, and like every month, and some of the key leaders mostly always out of the city. But it was a very rewarding journey. The other thing is I would like to extend our gratitude to the communities, to people like you that who have really contributed our immense growth throughout the entire year and who have been with us right from the very beginning. It was the trust, the dedication, and the passion that what really inspired us to continue pushing boundaries and for us to really build something that is meaningful and we could really share this together with you. Well, of course, we are absolutely proud where we are the Filecoin's fastest growing DeFi, um, with like our TVL has been accelerating, since we have gone mainnet 4 months ago, and we're being the Filecoin's largest DeFi community as well. And all this is happens because each and every one of you have contributed and given us the unwavering support and relentlessly being there with us to really know truly understand where is the direction and really being part of this journey. And that's something from the bottom of my heart, and from the team of the entire team of FILLiquid, we really just want to say thank you for that. So of course, it wasn't really a smooth journey throughout the entire year, and this is some of the lessons that we have learned in the year 2024. For instance, we understand that we needed to simplify technical content for everyone, especially our moderators and our ambassadors. And that's something we have been tirelessly working. As you know, Web3 it's filled with a lot of technical jargons. Lesson number two is it's where we knew that we needed to establish a structure for most of our activities, our activations, and even our goals as well. So, for instance, really truly designing a solid plan for our moderators to engage with the community, and it's easier to really ease the communication with them. Lesson number three it's which is really absolutely and extremely important, that where we constantly regularly just collecting our DApp feedbacks from the general community, and to know which areas we could really improve in right from the very start. And that was really immensely very helpful. And again, we just want to extend our appreciation to each and every one of you who have really given us constructive feedback, for us to really propel forward and to really just keep improving ourselves. So, my dear friends, FILLiquid is a community. We then ask ourselves, what keeps us burning, even in the next 5 years, with that burning passion that we want to keep igniting. Um, you know, going back to the foundational pillar, very importantly, first and foremost, is to understand where it's our roots, and where it's our core foundational pillars, and not forgetting our vision. It's being the most trusted DeFi protocol, empowering the growth of the DePIN ecosystem. The mission is to be empowering decentralized infrastructures with the highest levels of transparency, security, and innovative liquidity solutions. And then we remind ourselves, constantly reminding ourselves that our core values, and this is a core values that's not only being shared among the team members, but also sharing this with our stakeholders, with our partners, with our communities as well, and of course each and every one of you, who have been with us. And first, it has always been trust that it's been absolutely important for us, through building confidence, through transparency and decentralization. And next is it's innovation, to constantly just remind ourselves to be the first mover advantage to build cutting edge liquidity solutions. And our third core values have always been for the community, with the community, is to prioritize users and foster shared success. And this is it's what really encapsulates our entire foundational pillars, and what really keeps our burning passion to be igniting even for the next 3, 5, and 10 years, as Web3 or rather blockchain would really be part and parcel of our life. Then we ask ourselves, why do we exist? The primary goal, of us, really with the intention of really building FILLiquid it's where we want everyone now able to stake with a peace of mind and hassle free, and that has always been our number one priority, and hence why we go above and beyond. We will do whatever it takes for us to ensure that we give utmost security to our users and our community. The other reason that why we exist is it's also to be fulfilling humans' financial needs, to be maximizing returns in a digital asset space, and that's something very close to my heart as well. As you all know, decentralized finance is about disrupting the traditional banking system out there, but primarily it's to be giving that financial freedom, that financial access, which is really human basic rights, to people who have no access to the financial resources and facilities in the traditional finance world. We are talking about the 1.5 billion of unbanked and underserved population around the world. And I think that is something that we built FILLiquid with that purpose, that long sustainable purpose, to ensure that it's just not only to maximize profit, but to really give a life, to people out there, and living that life is fulfilling it. And this is something that it's very close to mine and the entire team's heart. So then, we collectively gather all the thoughts and the feedbacks from everyone, and we ask why did you all trust FILLiquid, and feel the constructive reasons that we have received are assets being protected by security audits completion, that where we completed our audit reports by CERTIC, by sellers, that have really set new standards of security, again, transparency to fully protect again, your assets. The other thing, we heard again from the community, from everyone, it's FILLiquid again being a fully again, open source and decentralized, and it's just not us again speaking, but it has been verified again by security audit companies, and the fact that we being again Filecoin, the first ever fully open source again and decentralized, have really just opened up doors of transparency and high level of security to the users to ensure that they were able to stake with uh, without any worries and hassle free. We heard also from you guys sharing that FILLiquid it's a complete game changing DeFi platform with our revenue sharing, of course. And this is the FIG staking, where our users right now will have the opportunities to be increasing their Filecoin assets. And this is a very innovative, game changer just in the overall of decentralized finance arena. And the fourth reason is again where you gave to us, and I believe this was really something that you feed that confidence to us that FILLiquid has the trustworthy and the dynamic team. Um, um, we ourselves often docs ourselves, and even like actively involving and engaging at the global conferences. And this is something that it was really a very nice and sweet encouragement for us to really keep moving forward. Like even today's session, we decided just not to do it over Twitter Space over audio, but I'm just telling my marketing team, hey, we need to go live. I personally want to connect with every one of you. There's no teleprompter whatsoever. This is like completely raw, and hence, it's really just speaking from our heart, because yeah, we are building this together as a journey. So yes, with that, thank you so much. There were a lot of other reasons and feedbacks, but collectively I've gathered what are the main ones, and this I really feel of the important ones. And then we also ask ourselves, and probably even to our community that why Filecoin needs FILLiquid. And as most of it's primarily always for two reasons. One is for the storage providers, and the other one, of course, is the Filecoin holders. But essentially, this is as Filecoin operates and functions on proof of storage. As this DeFi protocol platform it's just not any other ordinary DeFi platform. It's to really it has a real use case that we're really helping and assisting our storage providers, which are the borrowers, to borrow this Filecoin to against their stake assets without any collateral, without locking up their period, and also over collateralization for to expand their storage capacity. And right now storage providers were able to access the liquidity of Filecoins at any time for them to be improving their business, or even supporting their storage efficiency as well. And of course, the other reason is it's also to open up new horizons, new doors of opportunities for Filecoin token holders. And this is where driving adoption of Filecoin, where now Filecoin holders we're now able to earn a higher passive income rather than putting it rather than just staking it on the centralized exchange. But just to really take a notch higher, right now Filecoin holders were even able to maximize the returns with staking of FIG, that where we are sharing our revenue protocol with our governance token as a holder. And this truly is really able to drive deeper engagement and stronger adoption for the Filecoin ecosystem. Then allowed me to also establish the FILLiquid master plan. and that has always been the root of our foundation, you know, and the master plan it's comprised of three steps. Where step number one is to be building the most reliable and secure DeFi protocol to unlock liquidity for the DePIN primitive. And this enables the growth, and scalability with enough and sufficient tools as we are going to ring in the new year of 2025. Next year we're definitely going to be an ultimate breakthrough for the digital asset space, and certainly DePIN is something a very exciting narrative for us to watch, for. Our second master plan is it's to be delivering gold standards for trust and transparency in DeFi. We will not compromise anything that hinders the foundational pillar of trust and security, because we still want to walk the talk and talk the walk based on our pillars of what we build. And step number three is of our master plan it's to be onboarding a global community driven ecosystem of innovators, builders, and users to shape the new futures of DeFi and a liquid staking protocol. FILLiquid, doesn't belong to me, doesn't belong to any of our management or the leaders of FILLiquid, or even our foundation members. FILLiquid is built by the community and for the community, for each and every one of you, because you guys, being the user, being the community, have a full exclusive rights to, your own funds, and hence why we want to build that movement, that connecting like-minded individuals, connecting a right vibrant community for us to move mountains together. And this is establishment of our master plan. It's going to be our framework of where we are looking at for us to keep progressing and keep moving forward with this master plans. Of course, throughout the entire year, we have been tirelessly building with our engineering, our marketing, our product team, and we successfully have built an ecosystem of 6 pillars of products, from Filecoin lending, that we're allowing Filecoin token holders to able to lend the Filecoins to earn a higher APY. And then on the other hand, we have the Filecoins borrowing. We're allowing our storage providers were able to borrow the Filecoin at any point of time, without locking their assets and over collateralization. And then we have our liquid staking derivative token farming, are fit farming in like 1, 3, 6, 9 12 months, to grow your governance token. And then we have the revenue sharing, the FIG staking, that where you'll be sharing the revenue protocols with us to earn more Filecoin. And then subsequently we have built the cross-chain bridge that we're allowing you to be swapping with other assets directly from our protocol. And of course, last but not least, we have also developed and launched the referral programs where allowing the network of FILLiquid to grow, to share and earn and grow your assets of FIG tokens at the same time. And this has been an incredible building year for us to really build a solid foundation, and for us to know that we are ready for 2025, for a bigger smashing product development. The next thing I would like to to really recognize a few of the our ambassadors that have really contributed the success with us. without this dedicated and committed ambassadors, the growth wouldn't have been trajectory as what we have witnessed. We always believe in this. If we want to go fast, we go alone. If we want to go far, we go together. And with that, on behalf of the team, I like to really appreciate and recognize each every of the contribution for our ambassador. So with that, allowed me to really give our four highly accredited ambassadors who have really supported us throughout the entire year. And please allow me to give you a virtual clap right over here, to Bansian, Pandar, to Litabo, to John FILLiquid, and to KSJ 3538. So with that, thank you so much for being part of this journey, and to always be so dedicated and committed to be giving live updates to our community. And that has really definitely helped the team and ease a lot of our challenges at times with the community, our communication. And with that, thank you so much for your hard work throughout the entire year, and we are looking forward to do greater battle and bigger things with every one of you. And of course, for those who are not mentioned over here, I would like also to thank the rest of the other ambassadors, the OGs, who have really been supporting us throughout the entire year. I know that it wasn't really that smooth. We have never been perfect, but we always vow and strive to achieve excellence, to improve our systems operation. And with that, we'd like to thank you for your patience as well, as we are always dedicated and always ready to be listening to all your constructive feedbacks as well. Yeah, I would like to also proudly announce that this has been one of our great achievements this year, that we became the recipients of both of the few retro rounds, PGF1 and PGF2. PGF1 was sometimes I think mid-year, May, June, and that where we received 3,229 Filecoin. And that's very recently, this month itself, we became one of the recipients of the Filecoin retro PGF round 2, where we received 3,344 Filecoin. And this Filecoin that we have received, it's constantly to be used for good use to be developing our community, developing our product, and also keep improving the innovation and infrastructure of our protocol. And then let's just dive in talking about our product development. Our engineering and our tech teams has been working around the clock throughout the entire year. Has been crazy deadlines to really be given them, and they have always been achieving timely. Of course, this was also ensuring that whatever that was printed out on our white paper, we want to ensure that we were able to achieve it according to the timeline. And very importantly, it's when it comes to technology, buildings that features it has to go according to the timeline. So just very quickly walking you through right at the first quarter, we knew that it was a development of FILLiquid platform 1.0, where from Filecoin leasing, borrowing, farming, staking, and the token lockup and release. And that literally took about the first 4 months, right from the very start of 2024. And then subsequently, we have completed our comprehensive security audit, which was mid-year, Q2. And since then, it has opened up really, lots of doors of opportunities for us. Communities really trusting our open source, our fully open source and decentralized codes, because everything's managed by the smart contracts of our protocol. And that's where we knew, we are ready for this. We just didn't complete the from one, but as most of you know, we completed the from two very highly reputable security audit firms. And then we went on to have a token lockup and release feature, preparing for that, enabling full automated on-chain token release. And that was also meet our Q2 as well. And then we had security audits completed. We initiated the public testing 1.0. We completed 2 rounds of public testing. We introduced a bug bounty program for anyone could really spot our code vulnerabilities, and all that happened mid-year, May to June. And then we upon after once when we completed our security audit, we started developing the FIG staking. And then while doing that, we had to prepare our mainnet launch preparations in the end of Q2. And we added on mainnet parameters, securities, and then we then develop and also launch FIG token airdrop contract. Subsequently, we developed a batch transfer contract to facilitate the users' participation in testing. And then we wanted to give assurance and also security to our users. We did FIG staking contract complete, and we audited by third-party security audit. And we're finally ready to launch our FIG staking, with a verified and certified our audited codes. And then we started developing and also launched a referral program right at end of Q3 onwards. And then right from end of Q3 all the way to Q4, it was really just keep building. We developed and launched our referral program. We developed the platform banner, as when you guys connect to your wallet, get to see right now the banner right on top. We have the announcement features to keep yourself updated what some of the main announcements that are happening. And then very recently we integrated the cross-chain exchange service through XLR, for a much more convenient of cross-chain features and experience. And then just very recently, just 2 weeks ago, we established the users' feedbacks, email subscription, and also channel statistics were added on. So we're able to give a more refined and precision, with the communication with our communities and users. So allow me to walk you through some of the metrics and some of the milestones that FILLiquid team has done alongside with the community. Throughout the entire year, we have established 20 impactful partnerships. And these partnerships really help us not only to be building our community, but to really establish strong, robust partnership for us to be exchanging network, and also benefiting our Web3 ecosystem as overall. Without fail, we have fortnightly of engaging community calls throughout the entire year, and it has been done by our team members who have really no further introductions. I mean, I'm sure most of you know, or been hearing our both our socials and community growth member, Jess and Ruth have been conducting this community call sessions like every fortnightly, just to really give the latest updates of our protocol and development to our ambassadors and our communities and our OGs, and to ensure that taking us as also a check and balance that we are progressing and we're building something. And at the same time, we also took this as community calls sessions as an opportunity for us to be learning what can we grow and which areas can we fix during these community calls. absolutely very proud to announce that we have achieved a record of 8.2 million of TVL. That was our highest on 5th December 2024. And of course, this is very consistent with the growth of Filecoin price. TVL increases as Filecoin price increases as well. Uh, as where we are, the fastest. Well, we have the largest DeFi communities among all the DeFi protocols in Filecoin, and just within 4 months, incredibly proud to say that we have 3,500 stakers who have been diligently staking with us. So our community it's vibrant, it's healthy, as incomparable to some of the DeFi protocols out there. Have launched like even a year before us, and we're just not too far away, and that makes us as right now as the third largest number of stakers among all DeFi protocols in the Filecoin ecosystem. Uh, we have 5.6 million total numbers of FIG tokens stake since our FIG staking was launched 3 months ago. And out of the data that I want to extract out, it's 20% of that 5.6 million have staked the FIG tokens with us for 365 days. And this is truly a testament to prove that our community has that trust, that faith with our protocols and how safe and secure our platform is. And we are expecting to be seeing these numbers to be growing as well. And then absolutely proud with the combination of all our social channels. We have a total of 100,000 total communities in size. We have about 70 plus over thousand on X, 20 over thousand plus on our Discord, and the rest of the remaining across all other social channels. And again, this we are very indebted to each and every one of you that have really have the trust and spread out this joy to your networks of friends, family, to really be part of the FILLiquid journey. And with that, again, we thank you for constantly growing and giving us, an opportunity for us to grow and learn this entire journey with you. We are also very, very proud to also share that 1,200 of Filecoins has been distributed as dividends through the revenue sharing. We've completed 6 rounds, of dividend distribution since FIG staking, and very ecstatic to also share the previous rounds, round 6 of dividends distribution. It happened just within 4 days, and right now we have already moved into round 7. And with that, for all our governance token holder, congratulations for accumulating Filecoin. And we just can't wait to be seeing Filecoin to the moon. At the same time, our FIG while accumulating your FIGs as well. So now, so much that has been done throughout the entire year of 2024, and then we ask ourselves, what more and what can we do and how can we do better in the years of 2025. But before that, allow me to share with you from the global perspective of where do we see DeFi platforms as. And we believe that DeFi would be great again in the years of 2025, simply because for some of these primary reasons. That where 2025 we'll be expecting crypto friendly policies, that where, with Trump's inauguration of implementation policies, will be establishing the US Bitcoin's strategic reserve, very similar as it functions like an oil reserve. That means this it's really going to be a huge news for the digital asset space. As US, being the largest stakeholder right now, they're owning 200,000 of Bitcoin, which is about 2.2% of the entire global holdings of Bitcoin. And as all of you know, that Trump has made a statement to make US, United States, to become the global number one crypto hub. And we're for sure myself and all of you guys are super stoked to see what 2025 really has in store for the digital asset space. And to me that's just nothing that's going to go down. We're only going to see one direction, onward and upward. The next reason why we see DeFi is going to be it's going to do incredibly great. It's where, because of the normalization of the crypto legality. And this is where, at a very recent of blockchain, association annual gala, Trump has also mentioned the efforts of the blockchain associations, and even stated like real use case like DePIN, mixes crypto legalization priorities and also promises Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to thrive, in the United States. Trump has publicly support crypto assets and make such announcement like number one, better solidifying dollar's positions, dollar pricing powers in crypto space during this term. Number two, its early positioning in the crypto market, making capital to be more attractive. Number three, it's really persuading, or I would rather say, it's pretty much no turning back. It's going to really encourage or force a Federal Reserve to really be aligning the policies with him. And number four, it's also forcing previously hostile capital to align with him. So there will be so many good news that really will be taking place in the year of 2025, and this is why we truly believe that it's just going to challenge the traditional finance and banking out there. The other thing, the third reason is that where I personally see DeFi will really be doing great. It's also the world's liberty, financials and Trump's administration that's set up, and it's where it's positions decentralized platforms and protocols to provide fair, transparent, and compliant financial tools. And that means there will be a lot of resources. There will be a lot of of amenities that we're really going to provide for the decentralized platforms. And these as results, we're going to see to be attracting large numbers of users and symbolizing the beginnings of a new banking revolution. This entire initiative it's initiated by Trump and some of the top figures in the crypto space, that where we are expecting to be seeing the most pro crypto friendly administration that we have ever witnessed, as where majorities of the House and Senate are crypto friendly figures. And this is where we're expecting to see more innovative financial solutions that will be taking place in a decentralized finance space. And of course, that will also be boosting FILLiquid as a premium and leading decentralized platforms for the Filecoin, and also going beyond than just Filecoins itself. And I believe with this World Liberty financial administration that's been taking place, we're already seeing some of the patterns. We have been seeing the surge in pricing, any of the DeFi tokens, any of the DeFi relevant tokens such as like Ling, Aave, Ena and Ondo. All this have recently seen a huge growth and surging, and not forgetting Filecoins as well, being the global leading decentralized data storage. And yeah, the other reason is that I'm seeing DeFi would be great in the year 2025 is it's really, we're going to see it's like a new all-time high, for DeFi, and that is simply because it's like there will be more new rate cut that would be taking place, and that means it's like making DeFi is like more attractive, in a very simple like economical terms, where when it's lower like interest rate as like in a traditional finance, then users as like will tend to definitely seek like for a higher risk assets, or find it more attractive. And when the traditional financial products as like are lower, then users as like often seek as like for DeFi, to look as like for a higher yield. So just really from a global like, macro point of view, we see that DeFi is definitely going to reach to all new time high, and FILLiquid is going to be part of the contribution. The previous all-time high of DeFi in the years of 2021 was about 180 over billion. Right now, last I've checked, it was about 130 over billion. So we are really not too far away, as where 2025, it will definitely be far more bullish years than in these 2 months what we witnessed. So, of course, this is the most exciting part to our users, our community, who have really been very patient with us. We hear you, we hear your command, your feedback all the time. Of course, the one missing puzzle in FILLiquid would be our FIG listing. Indeed, I know that there's a lot of your, has been really poking us hey, we have not been listing based on a white paper, like what we have planned initially planned Q3 Q4. Yes, indeed they are hiccups and hindrances for us to be listing FIG token. But rest assured, giving you guys that peace, that comfort of peace. We are working tirelessly um, to be listing our FIG token. We are having engaging communication and negotiation with exchanges, for us to be listing at our FIG token. So please stay tuned. This is really a good time for you to be accumulating as many FIGs as possible before it's listed. We will definitely be announcing the FIG listings to be taking place when we have a solid answer and green light from the exchanges. So meanwhile, do support us in sharing this joy, spreading this joy, constantly seizing this opportunity to really keep building and growing your assets of FIG, because I can promise you the moment once we go listing, there will be no turning back, and the FIG price will only be going up because of the robust innovation, our dynamic community, and a very committed team that we have. So with that, I promise you that this is our priority. In case that at any one of your fields oh you have not been heard or you not have been taken care of for the FIG listing, it is going to be our top priority in the year 2025, and we'll do whatever it takes to be listing this as soon as possible. So really stay tuned. The moment once when you hear there's announcement to it, which means we have a solid timeline for it. So while all of you are very pumped of FIG's tokens listing, of course that has to be backed up with our focus growth focus, and this is essential for us to ensure that once we go listing, the price of FIG, there will be no turning back, and it will only be one direction, heading up as where we want to improve the well-being of our community. So we have 9 focuses of 2025. Very quickly, our focus number one is to be enhancing tailored tools and resources for storage providers through FILLiquid 2.0. We are developing FILLiquid 2.0 development to be supporting our storage providers, our facilities. Our focus number two is to be leveraging AI and AI agents to be building a user-centric DeFi solutions. Our focus is number three to be launching a liquid staking solutions for established deepin projects. Focus number four is to be driving a stronger FIG adoption and utility. Our focus number five, we will be launching developers ecological fund with FIG tokens. Focus number six, strengthening our ecosystem, widening our partnerships. Focus number seven, it's focusing on education and market expansion. Focus number eight is dramatically increasing on-chain activity. And focus number nine is to establish media focus with videos and materials to position FILLiquid as a market leader. With that, allow me to also run through how do we measure this growth. So as for our SPs, we want to onboard at least 25 new storage providers every quarterly, and maintaining a utilization rate of 70%. And it's extremely important that we'll be shifting focus on creating more marketing solutions for our storage providers, because that's absolutely crucial to us. As you all know, more SPs are on board, higher utilization rate. That means there will be higher APYs for our users. As where we believe AI agents will definitely be the most talked about our domain in the digital asset space in 2025. We're not looking back. We are not ruling out of us integrating at least three AI driven tools by second quarter 2025. The next, we're gonna move, and which is something that's gonna be huge. It's where we will also be launching a liquid staking for deepin projects. We are shifting gears, where we'll be launching liquid staking solutions for at least three additional deepin projects by Q4 2025. That simply means we're going above and beyond than just Filecoin itself, as where Filecoin being the father of a deepin primitive, and hence we ask ourselves, hey, why not we become we leverage our expertise to become the liquid staking solutions for other deepin projects as well. And that being said, we'll be expecting high TVL to be achieved, and high TVL, which means it will also be accelerating the price of FIG as well. We will be working very hard and committed in also driving FIG adoption and utilities, that where by end of Q2 2025, we want to ensure that we'll be launching three new of FIG use cases, and increasing FIG token holders by at least 50%. And right now, some of the utilities that we can think of for the FIG, as such as like revenue sharing, you're able to play a part as being part of a co-owner of the protocol by modifying or suggesting parameters and features of the protocol. We will be increasing that utilities. The next one will be very exciting, that where we're going to establish developers ecological fund, where we will be allocating certain amounts of FIG tokens to welcome and attracting developers to be building new utilities and resources for our protocol. As we will be accelerating our pace, we need also brilliant minds of the engineering team to really be supporting us to take FILLiquid to greater heights. Our ecosystem partnerships, Also, an incredible massive contributions for our growth. That where we will be establishing a minimum of 24 strategic partnerships throughout the entire year, and at least from these partnerships we're expecting to be generating like additional 500,000 file coins in our liquid staking our liquidity pool. um, and next is it's where we want to position FILLiquid as just not only as like a DeFi protocol. We want to be positioning FILLiquid as an industry and thought leaders in a DeFi, in a deepened AI and Web3 space as well. So we'll be launching, we'll be doing a lot of education and also market expansion to grow our community. And with that, we want to focus our communities that have localized language. And the two main regions, that where we'll be focusing primarily will be in Southeast Asia and also in Latin America, the LATAM region as well. And this is where we want to launch at least a minimum of 6 new localized communities with its key languages materials as well. Next is we will be measuring our growth, where dramatically increases our on-chain activity. The goal is to be achieving a total liquidity of 100 million by Q4 2025. And last but not least, it's to position FILLiquid as a thought leader. It's where we will be posting up and sharing more video content, educational materials, and we're going to strive towards the goal of publishing 120 high quality educational videos and short reels by end of 2025. So with that, I come towards the end of my of FILLiquid 2024 year in review. And I have something very special for each and every one of you. It's part of a gesture for me and the FILLiquid team to thank each and every one of you for being part of the journey of FILLiquid throughout the entire year of 2024. And as we strive that 2025 will be a bigger, bolder, greater, and a grander year. With that, my dear friends, I would like every one of you to take your next 4 minutes to feast your eyes on the video, and as part of our thank you to every one of you. 2024 was a year of gratitude. One moment that stood out to me in the year of 2024 was when I personally received a message from one of the users sharing how FILLiquid has impacted his life and livelihood positively. Knowing how safe, secure, and transparent our fully decentralized and open source protocol is. This just reminded me of what we do and why we must keep pushing forward. We started the year by asking ourselves one question: how can we make an even greater impact? Well, the result? We audited our smart contract, not once, but twice. We then launched as our testnet and subsequently mainnet. We launched as our governance token, FIG staking, helping our users to earn more Filecoin. And we recently launched as our referral program, open doors as of 1,000 and onwards towards a cross-chain bridge. Amongst all this, July 23rd was the main highlight for us, where we successfully launched our mainnet after achieving $51.4 million TVL from our testnet. That moment, we knew we were building something extraordinary. And this year, we also learned how to cultivate a personal touch and building a deeper connection with our community and users, hearing and understanding their feedbacks,
And subsequently, we established their feedbacks into our project timeline and roadmap. And through all of that, we achieved $8 million in TVL, being Filecoin's fastest growing DeFi protocol, 5 million FIG token stake, with 1 million tokens locked for 365 days, 700,000 Filecoins deposited, helping our storage providers to expand their storage capacity. The 100,000 community members, the heart of our project, and 3,500 stakers, the third largest number of stakers on Filecoin. I'm incredibly grateful for the trust, passion, and commitment that drove us forward this year. To our investors, thank you for believing in our vision, mission, and core values. To our team, thank you so much for your tireless efforts and always ready to push boundaries with everyone. To our partners, thank you so much for walking through this journey with us, although there are times we're still figuring out how to go about it. And last but not least, how can we forget? To our users and community, thank you for inspiring us to build, grow, and innovate. I believe we have what it takes to become Filecoin #1 DeFi protocol. We can't wait for the year of 2025. One thing we're all looking forward to is our FIG token listing. 2025, it's going to be a bolder, greater, and better year with lots of exciting announcements. See you in 2025.
So that being said, I hope you enjoy the video that is specially dedicated to each and every one of you for being part of our journey. From the bottom of our FILLiquid entire team, we truly appreciate each and every one of your effort to really make and position where FILLiquid is today. We're still right at the beginning. There's so much for us to be progressing, so much for us to learn. But we believe it's only together we will go far. And with that, from the bottom of our heart, of our FILLiquid, we'd like to extend this big thank you to all of you. And thank you so much for being part of this journey. So with that, my dear friends, my dear FILLiquid community, keep filling, stay filling, and feel awesome. And we shall see you in the year of 2025. With that, Happy New Year, and hello 2025, and to a more exciting year ahead. With that, thank you so much for joining this. Goodbye and good day and good night, everyone. Thank you very much.